I'm like you don't know how excited I am. I'm so excited. Welcome to Freedom to Think broadcast. I'm your host, Jeff. For the very first time, my super wonderful, awesome wife is here with me for a video. So some of you guys know from hanging out in the streams, Keegan is a fantastic gamer.
Mediocre.
She carries me all the time. Okay, she's too modest. But anyways, finally we got our debut. She has agreed to come do a reaction video with me. I couldn't be more excited. And so today we're gonna go over Tom MacDonald, Ghost, which I listened to all by myself on Christmas Eve morning at like 6 in the morning. So it was a lot of fun. I didn't know what to expect, and it really just wasn't the video just for me. But she has not heard it. And have you like ever heard a whole Tom MacDonald song at all?
Maybe like one.
Maybe one. Okay.
I think like a long time ago I heard one.
Okay, a long time ago I heard one, and at least one I know you heard some of was like a old, super explicit song, all rap, and like you weren't a fan, basically. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like so Keegan's not really into rap at all, and then rap with cussing, like instantly not paying attention, not liking. That's kind of...
I mean, it's not cussing in general. It's just like the excessive cussing.
Right.
So
excessive cussing in a rap song is just like not your genre. That's fair. Okay. So this is like totally way the other direction, to the point where some people really didn't like it because it's just outside the genre. But as most of Hangover Gang and the other Tom MacDonald fans know, the dude is like super multifaceted, goes all over the place. So this is gonna be an interesting introduction to the artist, and I couldn't be more excited. So thank you for coming. I'm so excited. Like, I just giddy, guys. So okay, let's go. Typically we would go here to the cloud cam and then I would buy the song. I have already bought the song, but I will link it below so you guys can support the artist. And we're gonna get right into this because the Ghost song, it's special. It's special. You don't even know. You don't even know.
see if one of the kids busts in during the recording.
Dude, they would. So here we go. 5 months old, 11 million views. That's pretty good. Are you ready?
Yeah, so you're just gonna pause and want me to just tell me?
I'm just gonna, I'll just like, we'll start it. I'll pause. I'll ask you questions. I'll probably pause more than you like. That's what people keep telling me, but...
Probably.
But it's okay. All right.
I've seen 100 grand in cash. I've took the trip to hell and back. I've been around, never saw nothing like you. And I've seen lights up in the sky, and I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like till I...
Okay, first impression. What do you think?
Well, he said it's all like $1 million cash or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he said I've seen 100 grand in cash.
100 grand.
Yeah.
So I think that's just like, you know, the whole thing that people say that like money is not the key to happiness or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So for him to say like I've seen 100 grand of cash, but like that's nothing like you. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like fill the emotional like void. So there's like a lot of rich people that are not happy.
Okay.
Although money can help make you happy.
Note to self. It can help, yeah.
But there's just very rich people that aren't like fulfilled and have that like purpose and...
Right. So him just saying that he's seen the money, but that's not a bigger draw than her in this, you know, in the words of the song.
Yeah, it's just like you can't compare that.
Okay. All right. So instantly she was drawn to the money line. I like it.
I mean, I can relate to, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
You know, you fill my void without money, so
yeah,
it's fine.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Without money.
Without. Yeah. Although it would help.
It would help. Yeah, we got to make it here. But yeah.
But it's not it's just a different type of fulfillment.
Right.
So
I got you.
Nothing like you. And I've seen lights up in the sky, and I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like you. Till I walked through walls, till I walked through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you. I've seen things, I swear to God, that I still can't explain. I've been way too drunk and way too high, been dancing in the rain. I've seen butterflies and babies crying still until this day. Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you.
Now, here's a question. Isn't it funny if you were somebody who'd never heard of him, never seen him, and you heard this on the radio? Because that's what, like, Armando, I was talking to him, and he was saying that all of these ladies that worked with him were like, have you guys heard of this guy, Tom MacDonald? There's this new song, Ghost, and it's, like, amazing. But I just think it's funny because people judge by looks.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, would you ever guess that this guy, leather jacket, face tattoos, piercings everywhere, is singing this, like, lovey-dovey pop song?
No way. Like,
Yeah,
no way.
no way.
It's actually, I really like the beat to it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than the rap. Like,
Right. Yeah, King is just, she's not into rap, so we'll see.
and I'm also not into love songs, so.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, wait, you want to start with a love song? Like, you know I don't love those. I'm like, it's fine. We're going for it.
But, I mean, like, not like, this is good. It's not like lovey-dovey crying, like a chick flick, you know?
Yeah.
Like that kind of
Like
thing.
the
It's not-
Beatles, I want to hold your hand.
And not even that. I'm talking about, like, Notebook level.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
okay.
where, like, major chick flick,
Right.
like, music and those and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's,
Yeah, you're like playing Left 4 Dead with me. We're not crying.
Yeah.
I got you. Yes. Okay. But yeah, so she likes the beat, and like everyone else, wouldn't have guessed that Tom is singing this song.
Getting way too high, been dancing in the rain. I've seen butterflies and babies crying still until this day. Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you. Till I'm a ghost, I'll give all my life to you. And when I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo.
Yes. Okay. That's so clever. The pun. Right? It said, when I'm a ghost, I'll always be your boo. Okay. I can't stand the, like, babe,
oh, yeah, I
the
know.
babe thing.
Their codes, babe?
Yes.
Their preference, babe?
Totally your call, babe.
Babe.
Exactly. Whatever you say, babe.
Babe, babe,
Babe, babe.
babe, babe. Bye, babe.
So I've heard a few people ever say, like, boo.
That was clever.
And
And
I didn't
it
like...
tracks for you liking it.
Yes. Yeah. I'm corny. But it's, yeah, because I'm not into the babe or the bae or the any of it. But to use the pet name of Boo and then tie it to ghosts, and that's the whole premise, is like, I'll be your boo when I'm dead after, you know, a whole life together. Like, it's very sweet. I think it's pretty sweet. And from their interaction, it feels like a healthy interaction. Like, they have a good relationship, at least on camera.
Yeah, you mean she's not, like, showing her boobs and, like, flaunting herself and whatever?
That's
it's, like,
true.
actually seems, yeah, like she's wanting his attention, not, like, everybody else in the video's attention. Like the camera.
Oh, snap. Shots fired.
Well, she's just directing her affection at him, not at the camera. She's not, like, you know...
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, as somebody with a more traditional wife, I enjoy the...
Oh, like
What?
I showed you like a week or two ago. It was about the euthanasia in Canada. It was what the like 20-something-year-old girl with the grandma, and they were like, and like the lady was obviously just trying to get views on TikTok and whatever. Like, oh, I'm gonna go viral with my grandma here who's gonna commit or whatever.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. No, the assisted death in Canada.
Yeah, and they were
situation.
like all happy about it and all that, and it was just so obvious that the lady was just going for views.
I was very resistant to euthanasia before she told me her decision. It felt unethical to me. Okay, right away. It felt, to be honest, okay. But I have had my mind changed after hearing her reasons, and I'm so happy she has the option available in Canada. Here's the thing. This is a fame chaser, just to be clear. This is not someone who's looking. This is someone who was one of the first, I guess, plus-size Victoria's Secret models. I don't know if she was an official model or what officially constitutes plus size. In that case, I just think she looks like she has hands that could crack a lobster claw.
And look at her. She's flashing the rack. At one point, the grandmother looks over as she's doing go to the clip.
What?
She's looking at her dance.
The first clip or the second clip?
The first clip. And toss her hair. She's perfectly coiffed and made up
You're
for
saying
this.
the grandmother's looking at her breasts?
Yeah. Watch the grandma
Can we
glance
watch
over.
this again? I missed that. Let me see.
Like, what are you doing? Watch. Right here, this one. Watch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Are you using me again?
The huge knockers just knocked into me.
Yeah.
So she was literally using her grandma for. I showed you.
Yes, you did show me. No, you're right. And so, but that's very interesting because you're saying that it's apparent that Nova, who's the girlfriend here,
She seems more interested in Tom than
fame.
the fame. Yes, the fame of the video.
I think that's really cool. That's very interesting. Okay.
I'm also like not as into like PDA and stuff, so
Right.
I think it's cool that you can like be affectionate when there's not like a whole audience, you know? 'Cause
Right.
You actually don't want just the attention of everybody else.
I totally understand. That's why there's like space between us. You know? So we're like,
And if your armpits start smelling, you know.
yeah, it gets hot in the studio. So, you know, the antiperspirant can only do so much.
Armando would know.
Poor Armando. We're like baking him in here. All right.
And when I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo. I've seen the country far and wide. I meet my heroes all the time. I've been around, never saw nothing like you. And I've held diamonds in my hands. I've got a couple million fans. I met some folks, but they were nothing like till I walked through all.
Okay, so just to clarify, since you're new, all of those things are true. So he's like throwing the little flexing lines in there. Like, I've seen the $100,000 in cash.
Oh, I believe it.
Full of diamonds. Have a couple million fans. Been around the world. Like, he's actually done all of those things. It's
Right.
not like the rapping people where they're like,
Theoretically,
I got a milli, and it's like
Yeah.
the first mixtape they've ever made. Yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah, he's not like, oh, theoretically, if I had all this, you know, I would think you'd be more important. So that's definitely a little more credit if you've actually done that.
Yes.
Those things. But yeah, I think it's just like you can't fill the void with like money and things and whatever. Like those might be nice. I wouldn't know. With the,
Right.
You know,
yeah. What for us, it's just like, oh, okay. I mean,
whatever. But yeah, it's just like, I mean, we've been together broke and with a
Very.
little bit of extra money, not $100,000, but
yeah.
it's just like it doesn't really change the emotional
That's true.
relationship. So
Yeah. I mean,
I still love you broke. So
thank you, sweetie. No, we had the period of time when you were just about to have our first child.
yeah, that was interesting.
That was very interesting because basically I got fired from a job for doing what a lot of people were already doing, and they singled me out because I had called them out on unethical business practices. So they basically used a means to push me out. I mean, it was pretty shady. But the point
He's
is,
never been a rule follower anyway, so it's nothing new.
that's true. Anyways, so when you were 8 months pregnant, I was without a job, and I'd saved a sizable amount of money, but I just decided that I wasn't going to go find a new job until after the baby came because I wanted to spend time with you and the new baby. And I had somebody who showed up with his wife, like literally about to have a baby, and then he ended up taking like one afternoon off and then coming back to work right away.
Yeah, that's rough with the first kid, especially.
Yeah. And it was his first kid too. But so I just said, no, I'm not doing that. So we budgeted crazy accordingly. And you remember it was like every day we were fishing. And
We had the garden
We had the garden.
because it was summer.
It was summer. That's right. So you
it
had your
was-
garden, which is now booming right now. And
Yep.
the kids love it. Like, they're like, can I go outside to play
Just
and then
eat all the
I
produce.
look out the windows and they're just like, all of them are just eating stuff. So there's like blueberries and blackberries, and right now they're in the beans and tomatoes.
Sugar
and
snap peas.
Sugar snap peas, yeah. So, and once the big tomatoes come in, like, we'll never see them. Unless they're making trips to the toilet. Because your body can only handle so many
much
tomatoes.
Only so much fiber.
Yeah. But
yeah, that was like arguably some of like maybe the most fun 3 months we had. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I think it was about 3 months.
It was about 3 months. So it was like a month and a half till the baby came, and then I started work when she was 8 weeks old, at a different job. But yeah, I mean, we ate tortillas with eggs from the chickens. Mm-hmm. We had fish tacos.
Yep.
And fried fish, and then all kinds of veggies and whatever. And I just remember being like super tan and starting to lean out a little bit, like as the baby was born, because we were just like outside all day and eating what we could forage.
And luckily, like, we don't do expensive things anyway, so we were just like, well, like, we're already doing this before, just I guess more fishing and gardening. And
so when we weren't catfishing,
we're not going clubbing in Atlanta or anything. So like, there's nothing. It's pretty low cost.
And when we weren't catfishing, we were playing video games, which we already had. So that's been a good, fun bonding thing that's pretty low cost compared to other stuff.
Especially like now with kids, it's like something we can do with kids, like after they go to bed. Like, you don't need a babysitter. Or,
right. That's true.
Yes, like you said, low cost.
So, okay.
Subscribe.
Yes, subscribe. Make sure you have the notification bell on, and then maybe you'll see or hear Keegan in one of the gaming streams. And we play with other people. Remember, we had Beans pop in, and we were playing
that was cool.
doubles and triples. I had someone else reach out in the Discord saying they wanted to play Rocket League. And
nice.
Like, very soon, let's go.
Yeah, it's a popular one.
Yeah, it's very popular. So,
as long as they can deal with us in like gold and platinum.
Yeah, we're not very good. We're not very good, but we are willing to play with others. So, boom.
Casual gaming.
Casual gaming, yeah.
Like you, and I've held diamonds in my hands. I've got a couple million fans. I met some folks, but they were nothing like till I walked through walls. Till I walked through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you. I've seen things, I swear to God, that I still can't believe. I've seen shooting stars and crystal balls and magic in the breeze. I've seen Paris, I've seen London, I have been weak in the knees. Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you.
That's like so stereotypical boy band move right there. With the finger guns pointing at the camera.
Oh.
I saw that, and I was like, it made me think of, there's like a Latin band, Ciencio. It's basically like the Latin NSYNC. And I was like, bro's looking like one of these guys out here throwing finger guns to point at you at the camera. Like, come on, Tom. So it was kind of cheesy, but that's where he like won a lot of the new fans, though.
The finger point?
Well, I'm just saying, like, this is a song that can be for a couple or for a woman who's excited about finding a guy like that thinks about her that way. You know what I mean? It's a mainstream hit.
And I think it's kind of like what I told you. I'm just like, remember who loved you when you were broke, you know? So it's just like the consistency in this, like, nothing's going to change that, you know, I love you. And
right. Tell him a ghost.
Through thick and thin, all that stuff, like all the corny stuff, whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, the fame can come and go, and you know, he's popular now, like maybe he'll still be popular in 10 years or whatever, but if it's like, if he actually has the true relationship with the lady, then it's like, it's just consistent through no, like anything, you know,
right,
no matter what, because the other stuff changes, you know. Mm-hmm. So I think that's kind of relatable, because you know, we've been together since we were like 17.
Yes,
and there's like a lot that's changed since 17.
It's true, but
it's always been the consistency of us,
right,
taking on whatever it is, and you know, when you're less popular, I still love you.
yeah. Let's just say that during the coronavirus era, I was like very unpopular as the like red-pilled, based, conspiracy researcher guy.
And I'm associated with you.
And you're associated with me, sorry. And like the entire extended family is like, bro, no, all of these experts and scientists and politicians and like doctors, like everyone's saying you're wrong. And I'm like, but I'm not. She's...
What?
Well, it was just funny because Keegan, and people don't know this, so revelation here, Keegan questioned the science before me. And I was like, no, honey, like all this stuff's going on, this, whatever. And she's just like, nope, like, I don't trust it. Like, I don't trust this. This and this doesn't make sense. This and this doesn't make sense.
I like real science.
She does. And I was just like, no, like, there's bodies on the ground in China, like young people just on the ground.
Yeah, we had like a 5-month-old at the time too.
Yep.
So, yeah, we were like initially paranoid about it, but yeah, after a few things, I'm just like, yeah, this is bullshit. Like, well, what got me is the grocery thing. Remember?
Yeah.
Because they're like, wash your groceries or leave them outside for 24 hours. I'm just like, okay, so you want me to leave my milk outside for 24 hours and wash my flour? And like, let's just forget the like 10 other people that it takes to touch the produce and all that stuff before it gets to the store. And like, it's airborne, so how are you gonna like not breathe on it? Like, you know the deal with the mask thing and all that. So it's just like, it's literally impossible. I was like, even if it's real, it's impossible. So
yeah, just so you know, I may be based in red pill, but my wife was even more based.
I just don't scream about it, you know.
Yeah, you just don't scream about it. You were chill. You were calm, cool, and collective. So I did all the freaking out and then slowly figured it out and then went like hard. But yeah, anyways, the whole point of that is she was by my side when the whole world felt like it was against me. So super cool.
Pretty much was. But.
Yeah. You're the realist. When I show up from getting suspended without pay from work.
I was waiting for this day. I was like, how'd you make it this long? I don't know.
Yep, that's right. So that's cool. This is like the interview people weren't ready for.
Crystal balls and magic in the breeze. I seen Paris, I seen London. I have been weak in the knees. Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you. Till I'm a ghost, I'll give all my life to you. And when I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo.
Did you like her like crumping dance?
And crumping.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, maybe I spoke too soon about the camera fame. I don't know. I mean, I think she does actually genuinely love him.
Yeah.
So
it seems pretty obvious. And like you said, she's not flaunting. She's
Right.
more like just like smothering
Dancing with him. Yeah.
She's smothering him.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like
No,
you
it's still
said,
good.
it's his affection, not affection to the camera.
Right.
She's not standing next to him doing all
Yeah.
that
Well, you
thing
can see
like
it in
you're
her
saying.
eyes too. She's not like,
Right.
like looking
Oh,
directly
yeah.
at the camera and
Right,
all
right.
that. So.
So, that is fair.
Ghost, I will always be your boo. Till it burns down, till the world ends, till it's all gone, till my last breath, till I leave town, till there's nothing left, till I'm in the ground, till I'm a ghost. I'll give all my life to you. And when I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo. Till I'm a ghost.
No, that was too much.
Like, right over the top of the head. And then throwing 2 up at the rest of the world. There we go. So now we get into like the crazy rebels side of it. Which tracks
Oh yeah.
for
yeah.
musician people.
Oh, you mean he's not a rule follower?
I would say not. Comment to Keegan something she doesn't know about Tom and Nova as a first-time listener. That's too funny.
And I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo. till I'm a ghost. I'll give all my life to you. And when I'm a ghost, I will always be your
I like the foreshadowing with the old people at the end. That's cool.
Yes. And the old people at the end, that was his parents.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So from what I understand, and you guys can help me out, they shot the music video like in his house. So he has a similar setup to like Sarah and Josiah, where they have like the backdrops and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So her sister and our brother-in-law are like cinematographer, videographer, professionals. So they're like really artsy fartsy people. But anyway, so they have a similar setup to that. And so they just shot this whole video while his parents were over for like dinner. And then they're just like, hey, you guys come in for a bit, because they understood like, hey, this is kind of cool that he's saying, I'm with you through to the end. And then his parents, who've been together for like, you know, decades, he'd bring them in at the end to just show like that kind of fast forward, and they're still, you know, like affectionate to each other, loving each other, whatever. And then, you know, they finish out the song with the young and the old couple. Mm-hmm. So
I think it actually makes it more credible that he's got like all the fame and the money and stuff, and he's still like, oh yeah, you know, I'm still your boo. I'll always be your boo or whatever. Because like you have a lot more leverage when you got money and fame. Like, you know, with ladies throwing themselves at you and stuff.
That's true.
You're like, no, I'm still gonna stay with
the one. Yeah, the one real one. Yeah, I totally understand. As someone who plans to be filthy rich one day, but isn't, I don't have the leverage now. But one day I'll have the leverage to be like, hey, I got all this leverage, and I don't need the leverage. Because I had the OG. You know what I mean? I think that's really cool. I like the whole premise of the song. And imagine when I saw it the first time, I woke up at 5 a.m. on Christmas Eve to make the video.
It's kind of outrageous.
No idea what time or what it was going to be about. And I wrapped presents at the same time.
Of course.
Yeah. Because
of course, Christmas Eve morning, you'd wrap gifts.
Yeah. So, but I liked it then. I was like, oh, this is so nice, so charming. But I'm just like, I'm the wrong person for this. Like, this is not for like me as a solo video. Like, it just was. I mean, I was happy to make it and support trying to help him go viral and buy it and share. But I was just like, yeah, this isn't the best reaction you could possibly get. Yeah. Whereas this, I had a lot more fun with. I felt like, you know, to introduce you to a rapper
in a non-rap form.
In a non-rap form, I felt like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that wasn't like the other. I don't remember which one it was. I heard, but it's definitely not the same style.
But it was literally a Spotify random, and it was one of the older, super explicit songs. Mm-hmm. And after a couple lines, you're like, dude, like I'm not here for rap, and I'm not here for excessive cursing. So you just tune it out and don't care about the lines after that point. And that happens. That's an issue with messaging that people have. The manner and the mood and the tone with the messaging can sometimes make people totally against listening to the message itself. And you're like, man, that's such a good message, but like it's wrapped so abrasively that people just won't hear it.
So it's got to be like digestible and entertaining.
Yes.
And not just like totally slapping you in the face.
Right. Yeah. So. Now, there is another song that he has made that I think you would like the spirit of it, and I'd be interested to see if you could get through the style of it. But it's called I Hate Hip Hop. And it's about him trashing just mainstream hip hop and all the reasons why that kind of rap sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wait a second. Maybe Keegan would listen to that.
You just got a queue of stuff for me, don't you?
I just, maybe a little bit. Also, I really want that song in my stream playlist. If you would like to hear a reaction to I Hate Hip Hop on the channel from someone who hates hip hop, please comment below. Let us know if that's something you'd be interested in. And this was so fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm over the moon excited. But if it never happens again, thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
Based on watching this with Tom and Nova, would you think that you'd be good to listen to more of one or either of them? Because they both have songs too.
Possibly.
Possibly.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
That's like Grand Slam.
If I promise with you, you'll be like, all right, right this second, let's go. I'm gonna have a full schedule for you. Like,
It's true. Yeah. So maybe.
so I could throw a maybe
You can
because
throw maybe. Okay.
the commitment level with you.
I understand. Okay, guys, I need you to help. Throw convincing comments. I need help. Okay. Reasons, potentially. We got to leverage this. We need this video. This was a good one. Tom MacDonald Ghost. I love it. I'll have it all linked below. But thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. At least me. At least me. Not promising you.
Thank you.
I'll see you on the next one. We're going to try to get her. See ya.
Do you think we could take an intermission real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Non-woke. Yeah, I'm like the non-woke Disney Plus for some people. I'm entertaining to some people, right? I love them, but yeah, I can't even believe it. It's shocking. So, all right, you ready?
Yeah. Are you?
Send in the subs.
You gotta be kidding me right now. What?
Ha! Videoed you.
You got me. Oh my god. How long have you had that? The whole time? The whole time?
Not the whole time. I just didn't want to, break you down before the song. So
Yeah.
it's just like, wait till after. If you're okay with the intermission.
I'm so great with it. You're like, we can stretch. I didn't know that was the intermission. Oh my god. That was perfect. When can we tell everyone?
Not now. That's
now.
why it's not live, right?
Yeah, no. Triple checking. Yeah, no, we're not.
But I thought it'd be cool to do another video later with the picture and stuff. But that's gonna be in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
I just wanted your initial reaction in video form.
That was so good. So you conspired this whole thing.
Yeah.
And signed up to do a video reaction so that you could get that video.
And you weren't expecting it.
I was not expecting it.
Yeah.
Number four. Yes.
My mom's a twin, remember? So yeah.
It could be 4 and 5.
Yeah. We'll
And
see.
6. We'll see.
No, it's okay. A twin, not a triplet.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
2 weeks later.
I want to see the baby.
As the first thing, no introduction or anything in there.
That's what I said. There's no intro. It's going in this video. I just want to see the baby. Okay.
Sure, Jeff. Surprise! Said there was a low chance.
Oh my god! I wasn't ready for
You weren't ready.
Oh my god! There's gonna be 2? Oh my god! What?
So they're both good.
They're both good. That's amazing. That's the 2-for-1 special. Well, girls and Hogan.
And
There's 2 more babies coming. Well, we were definitely going for number 4, but number 5 is a bit of a surprise. But you said we're measuring good and everything's fine.
both heartbeats are good.
Amazing.
It's good.
I'm really excited. I got a lot of work to do. We need a bigger house. Much more to come on the channel, so stay tuned. Now we have an action plan and a timeline, so we're gonna get after it. Okay. We need 1 million subs by what day? What would you say? February 19th?
Yeah, probably. I'd just say the beginning of February for Twitch.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's going to go to full.
That's easy. Okay, everybody, share this. 1 million subs by February. I need a new house. I need a new house. It's kind of an emergency, actually. So, see ya.